Yeah, Pete, I'm motherfucking here. Pete, I'm motherfucking here. Pete, I'm motherfucking here. We are here in Wonderland. Wonderland. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Man, I'll tell y'all this. I heard something. I think it was on a TikTok. Yeah, it was on TikTok. And this guy was 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 right on point. He was right on point on what he said. And what he said was this. He's like, why do you gotta call somebody? Why you gotta be the loyal friend? And he was talking about people. He was talking about people who have to end up calling somebody, but the people they call don't call them. So he's like, why do you got to be the loyal one, and you always calling in, but they don't call you? I said, damn, this dude on point. He said, man, let them call you. Why do you got to be the loyal friend and call in to keep that communication? That communication. Why can't they call you and be loyal? Why you why do you gotta be loyal? He said, and I was like, man, dude, tell it, God dog it, tell the truth on that. And I was so right, cause I'm one of them people. It's like if I got friends, I'ma call them, and I got all these people on my friends list. I got all these people in my phones, and I was always the one calling them to keep that communication going. And lately, I haven't called nobody. And lately, I haven't called nobody. I don't call nobody. And if I run into somebody, oh, you could have called me. I said, you could have called too. Communication is a two-way street, and you can't always rely on me calling you. You could call me too. You got my number. Why didn't you hit me up? Don't you got me on Facebook? Don't you got me on Snapchat? Don't you got me on some social media platform? Uh, 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 yeah, I got you. I said, but you don't want to call or contact me, but you want me to contact you. It shouldn't be where I gotta contact you, but you don't want to contact me. I said, that makes no sense. I said, it shouldn't be where I contact y'all. Y'all should be hitting me up, telling me something. But they like, but it is what it is. And I tell y'all this, that's like I, it's like I said, I don't call nobody. I don't call nobody. I like if I run into somebody that I know, if I run into somebody I know and they hit me up talking about, oh hey man, you don't call nobody. I said y'all can call me. Shit, y'all got my number. Y'all can hit me up. Yeah, like your fucking fingers broken. Don't act like my finger. Don't act like your fingers are fucking broken and shit. Like yeah. And see that's the problem. And like I said, that TikTok called me in a way. It's like yeah, he right. He right. He's straight on point with that. That's like he's straight on point with that. He's telling the truth. And I was just one of them motherfuckers that always call somebody, see how they doing, what's going on there, and want to have a conversation with them. But when it comes down to me not calling, oh, you could call somebody. Like, y'all don't call. Y'all can call me, motherfuckers. Y'all like your fingers fucking broken when it comes down to it. I can't keep calling y'all every day, and then y'all don't call me. I ain't doing all this. And I know some of y'all gonna be saying, "Damn, you just like an old motherfucker." No, it's just the simple fact of the matter is, when you sit up there and you call people and you go out your way to call them, and then they don't want to call you, that beats the purpose. That tells me y'all really don't want me, like, not in your life, but like y'all really act like y'all fingers are fucking broken. I can't keep calling y'all and y'all don't want to call me. I said I ain't gonna do all that, man. When I gotta call you and you don't want to call me because of what? What you scared for? What you like what you scared to call me for? I ain't gonna do that now. Do that now with that whole shit where they don't want to call nobody. I hate that. I hate that to the point where if you want me to call you, you want me to call you, but you don't want me, but you don't want to call me. I ain't doing all that. I ain't breaking my damn neck for your ass. And it's getting to the point where I don't want to help nobody no more. Like I've always been there for people, but when it come down for uh me need some help, man, motherfuckers, I'm busy. I'm busy. Now, if you gonna be like that towards me, then don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me to help you or nothing. If you gonna act like, if you gonna be like that towards me, then don't call me, don't text me, don't nothing. If you not gonna go out your way for me, but you want me to go out my way for you. And I hate that with people when they do that. It's when they want you to help them, but when you ask for help, they don't want to help you. So, but that's how I feel about it, man. That's how I feel about it. It just got to the point where I don't want to help nobody. But when you can't help me, I can't help you, man. That's all it's gonna be. I'll be one of my motherfuckers. That sounds kind of mean, but that's how it's gotta be, man. If you can't help me, I can't help you because you don't want to help me in so many ways. You don't want to do by me. So I ain't gonna do work. I ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm tired of breaking my neck, breaking my back for people, and they don't want to do nothing for me. They want to sit there. It's just fact of the matter, it's gotten to the point I don't want to help nobody. What are you gonna do? But y'all gotta realize something, man. You can go out your way for everybody, but not everybody's gonna go out their way for you. You can sit there and be the loyal friend, but is your friends gonna be loyal to you? And that's the main thing is they gonna. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. You can bust your ass all day for people, and then people don't want to do right by you because you don't fit their criteria. And I'm gonna go and say people didn't got so damn sensitive to move from that time to this time. People didn't got so damn sensitive. And when I say this, a lot of people is sensitive. And I was looking at what was it? That Ryan, not Ryan, but Matt. That Matt, the comedian Matt Riff. And I felt kind of bad for him because everybody was ridiculing him because the joke he made. See, y'all gotta remember, he's a comedian. And telling like that the stage is his sanctuary. And y'all sitting up there doing this whole cancel culture shit where and it, I heard a joke, but I wasn't like I heard his joke about what he said. And like a lot of people say they didn't get offended by it. Like they didn't get offended by it. People got offended by it, and I like y'all. So to me, I saw y'all so damn sensitive. Damn it! No, but it's like this. People was getting offended about the joke. It was about him going. He said him and a friend went to a restaurant and this woman had a black eye. And he says that's supposed to be the face of your company. He said you could have put her. I ain't gonna continue the joke, but you know, you like I sit there and I listen to it, and I was like, okay, I watched the Netflix special, and it's like it's a joke. There's been comedians that told jokes just like that every day, and when you sit there and you criticize him for a joke, it's like y'all criticize him for one joke.
I should try to stay out of sight.
You criticize him for one joke. And I thought, man, that is the worst, like really, out of everything that's going on in the world. See, this is why I say people are so damn sensitive. Because of what's going on. Because what's going on. Because I'm sitting there looking, and it's like, y'all getting so butthurt over one thing. Like, I'm looking at it like, y'all criticizing this man over a joke. Over a fucking joke. And I'm sitting there like, weren't really over a joke. It's like, people dying every day in the streets, and y'all getting mad about a fucking joke. I'm sitting there like, okay, where's your priorities at? Oh shit, I fucked up. No, but I say like this. But I say like this. You getting frustrated over a joke? I say okay. Which is more important, a joke or somebody getting killed out in the street or perish out in the street, or a child getting saved? So you gotta learn where your priorities sit at, man. Because everybody sitting up there getting mad over a fucking joke where other things are happening in this world. Like, look what's going on. People trying to cancel culture mad over a joke but there's a war going on in another country. See, that shows how people's priorities are. Oh, we're going to cancel culture, you know, but there's a war going on in another country. Black person get killed in the street. Well, we're going to cancel culture Matt because he told a joke. See what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. And I'm sitting up there like, y'all are some sensitive motherfuckers. Like, y'all have no life. Like, y'all have no life. If that's all you're gonna do is cancel culture this, cancel culture that, then y'all have no goddamn life whatsoever. Damn dog. What the fuck? Get the fuck away from me with your Billy Goat ass. But that's what I mean. Like, y'all so damn busy into this whole cancel culture shit. Y'all miss out on everything that's under the sun. Like, I said that I'm not one thing. Is there's a guy that I thought he was a friend of mine. And I tell you, and I posted on my Twitter. I'm gonna say it because it's getting to the point where it's better for me to say it. I posted up on Twitter and said your sexuality doesn't pay my rent, pay my bills, or put food on my table. He got mad and called me homophobic because I said that you're a homophobe. No, that's not being a homophobe. It's true. If your sexuality doesn't put food on my table, it doesn't put a roof on my head. So what am I supposed to do with that? I'm gay. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I can take that to the landlord. Hey, can I pay my rent with this? And it leaves that question, what can you do with that, man? Because I'm sitting up there like, what can you do with that? And he won't talk to me this day. It's that bullshit. And it's that. It's like that. And it's that. It's like I say that is because just because I say your sexuality doesn't pay my bills or put food on my table, it shouldn't bring it to the point where you calling somebody a fucking homophobe, because it don't. Nobody can take that to the bank. Nobody can feed their kids with that. And you think because your sexuality, that's what I mean. Not to hate on gay people, I'm just saying. And before y'all start calling somebody homophobe, think about it. Think about this before you call somebody a homophobe. Who is struggling more? Who is struggling more, gays or minorities? Gays or a minority? And I ask that question is because you can't compare the gay struggles to the black struggles. And I've sat here and I'm listening to both sides of the fence, and all I've heard, like, I listen to I sit there and listen to some gay folks, and some of them make them valid good points. The points they made, I like was the ones that got a fucking brain that doesn't use the LGBTQ to LGBT. I know somebody gonna craft this to say, "Oh, he a homophobe," but I'm listening to some people in the LGBTQ plus talk, and it's like, man, they make a lot of good sense. Like, I've sat there and listened to Buck Angel. I've sat there and listened to Ariel Sestell and Brett and Blair White. I sit there and listen. I said, they make a valid good point. I said, I sit there and listen to these people. I said, they make a very valid good point. And I didn't show no hate. know nothing towards these people because Ariel Sestelle is lesbian, Brett is gay. Hold on, y'all. Saying Brett is gay, Ariel is a lesbian, Blair's a trans woman, Buck Angel's a trans man, and I've sat there and I listened to them, and I heard what they had to say. I was like, man, they make valid good points. They make hella valid. I even listen to Flamin' Roll, and Flamin' Roll is a comedian that is trans. I had to say that correct because that's what you. If you go look up. Uh, Look up Flamin' Rose. She will say that she is a comedian that is trans, and I've heard her speak about the LGBTQ plus, and I sit there and I agree with her so much. And she spoke out, and I said, man, she makes a very good point. She's a comedian that is trans, and she said the same thing. You can't compare the gay struggles to the black struggles. She has said that. And I've sat there and I watched some people in these LGBTQ community do this whole do this and that. And I'm sitting up there looking at them. I said, do you know how bad it is to be a black person and walk down the street and worry about a cop killing you and shit? Worrying about a cop gonna shoot and kill you. I said, you ain't gotta worry about that if you white and gay, cause you sitting up there like, you ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about a cop coming up and shoot you in your face and shit like that. You don't. You don't. You ain't gotta worry about that. You don't. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm sitting there looking. I looked at a lot of gay people and they sit up there yelling for rights, but have you paid attention to when black folks trying to get rights? Trying to get the police from stop killing them, trying to get the police, get them to realize that we're human beings. It seems like y'all think y'all better than black folks. That's how I'm thinking about it, because the way they act is like, and I'm sitting up there, it's like, I hope they realize, man, they're not gonna, if you're trying to scream louder than black people on the rights, then you ain't gonna win this fight, because one thing is, people who are black and gay, they gotta pick, like, I ain't making them pick, but they're gonna have to pick sooner or later whose side they gonna be on. They're gonna have to pick sooner or later on that with the black with that. Do they root for the black? They can't root for both. Cause I looked at Blossom Brown and that trans debate. I said, bitch, you dumb as hell. And you got, I couldn't be in that room on that day, cause I would have called her a damn satellite in a heartbeat. I would have called Blossom Brown a fucking sellout. I would have said, bitch, you ain't nothing but a sellout for your master. That's what I would have called her, a sellout for her master. I said, because one thing is, if you let a white man convince you to say this shit, that means you down for that white supremacy. And I'm thinking about that damn debate, and it's got to the point where it's like, Blossom Brown thinks her shit don't stink because she's black and trans. Blossom Brown, your shit do stink like everybody else under the sun. You can't sit there and say your shit don't stink. You can't. You can't say your shit don't stink. And that's how I feel about this. It's like I'm just being me for me, man. I get so sick and tired of this shit, man. You got good people in the LGBTQ that get called homophobic and transphobic because how they see it. I say I'd rather root for them than these other motherfuckers. Because the ones that, like I said, I support Blair White. I support Buck Angel. I support Ariel, Stell, and Brett. I support them, and they part of LGBTQ. I support them because they're not stupid. They're not stupid. To me, they got enough common sense to last them a lifetime. But when I see these motherfuckers get on TikTok, and like saying all this, I say, Lord Jesus, man. I say, you know what? I would love to see you black for one day and walk down the street without a cop sticking a gun in your fucking face, or somebody calling you the N-word. I would love to see that, but I ain't gonna never see that in my day because so many motherfuckers would rather do goofy ass shit. I ain't like this shit don't stink. Cause I'm sitting up there questioning like a motherfucker, man. It's just my thoughts. I'm just a different minded person. It's just how I see things different than everybody else. That's why I don't do these these type of shit with the what is it, the communities and shit. Cause one thing, I don't, cause these communities don't do nothing for me. They don't help me. I don't support Black Lives Matter. Why? Because all they talk about is police brutality, and that's more than in the community. I don't support the Me Too movement because look what happened to Brian Banks. Brian Banks caught hell. Look at Emmett Till. That's why I don't believe in the Me Too movement. Because look what happened to Emmett Till. Emmett Till died at the age of 15 because of a lie. But you got people like the Me Too movement sitting up there saying, like the whole Me Too movement, I look at it like this. People, what happened to Emmett Till that was fucked up. But the Me Too movement would see it as justice. They can sit up and say, no, we don't see it as justice, but y'all not fixing it. Y'all not fixing the issue. Look what happened. I say, you gotta let a 15-year-old boy die over a lie, but y'all won't fix that problem. A woman can yell grape all damn day. Nobody investigates. Nobody Nobody says nothing. They just let it happen. They just take the word of. They just take the word of what's been said. They don't. They don't really investigate. They. Now I feel bad because you got. And that's what I always say. You know what? I couldn't meet the lady that started the Me Too movement. The reason why is because I would have doubted her ass out. It's like, you the reason why Emmett Till's dead, because bitches like you. I said, you rather see black folks die because of bullshit. I said, you know, some women do lie on black men just to get them fucked up, but you don't want to fix that issue. You have a vendetta against people who are a minority. I said, if you can't fix this shit, then you don't need to have this shit. Either you get rid of this shit. And it's just my point of view on that, because ain't nobody doing nothing. All this shit that goes on, ain't nobody fixing. Ain't nobody fixing. I sat here and watched innocent men get railroaded, and everybody thinks he's guilty, and he's a black man. That doesn't even white men that gets did wrong. And I feel bad because I'm sitting there watching it. I said, do y'all ever investigate what's going on? Because all y'all done is y'all don't investigate like y'all should. Because I'm sitting up there like I'm sitting up there like, okay. Okay, now I gotta turn to this motherfucker. What? Oh, he's way over there, shit. But no, but it's just the simple fact is, I don't trust none of these movements because nothing is fixed, nothing is done, nothing is where things can be fixed. These movements are meant to help people, but the way I look at it, it's helping nobody, but helping people line their pockets. Like, even though a lot of people don't like Candace Owens, look what happened. She did The Lies That Was Sold, the documentary about the Black Lives Matter. And it made me, hold on, one thing is I kind of question it. I didn't want to say that. I kind of question that documentary a little bit. But it does lead me to questioning a lot of things. And the reason why is because the reason why I say it is, I say when I saw that documentary, The Lies That Were Sold, and I kind of watched the Daily Wire making a murder. They were doing like a counteract. It made me start questioning a lot of documentaries. It has. It made me question a lot of documentaries, and the reason why is because they leave so much out. And the reason what made me think that way is because what really got me thinking that way is because of watching the Tiger. What got me thinking that way was because of Tiger King. And because of Tiger King. And the reason why I say this is because I sit there and watched the first Tiger King, and the second, I watched the first Tiger King, and it was like, oh man, it's like, what caught my eye was what Joe Exotic was saying. Joe was sitting up there telling people Carol Baskin killed her husband, but everybody was focused on getting rid of Joe away from the zoo. And all this evidence that was coming out, like they kept saying he was killing animals and all like that. Then people brought out the information and say, well, I got a letter from these people, those people, all these people. They never showed them. They never showed them. I'm sitting up there like, they never showed it. Like they barely even showed the documentaries where he could euthanize animals. And they pretty much just looked at him like he was just an evil bastard. And that's how they looked at Joe. They thought he was an evil bastard, and it's like there was paperwork they showed that y'all didn't want to see. And then before they even did Tiger King, I was sitting up there watching. Before there was Tiger King 2. Before they did Tiger King 2. What was I saying? Before they did Tiger King 2, I went on YouTube. Like, Joe was already in prison, so I was looking at Tiger King 2. And I was sitting there watching Tiger King 2. It's like, I don't get this. They trying to get Jeff Lowe, and that potato head Chucky was sitting up there trying to get Joe Exotic out of prison. I said, why they want to get him out of prison? I didn't understand, so I watched the second season. The second season, I couldn't figure that out. And the second season of that shit, and then I went on YouTube and I was wondering what was up. And well, okay, this what got me was after I forgot to mention this. Doc Adler, he pretty much told the truth. And what got me was what Doc Adler said on what he said was, what did he say? He said they trying to get rid of Joe. They trying to get no, what was it? Carol Baskin. He's like, Carol Baskin's trying to get a lot of people out of the Tiger game, so it just be her. Just be her. And at first I thought, okay, maybe he has a, I don't know, hold on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh, never do it again. Okay. What happened was in the first season of Tiger King, Doc Adler and a few other people said, yeah, Joe Exotic was crazy. But he's making a good point. I said everybody's so focused on him that nobody was focused on Carol Baskin. It was that switcheroo bullshit. And then I sat there and I was like, they're right. Nobody's talking about Carol Baskin. Joe was the only one talking about Carol Baskin. And then when Joe went to jail, no, he went to prison, people still wasn't paying attention to Carol Baskin. People still wasn't paying to Carol Baskin. They were just focused on Joe going to jail. I said, y'all so fixated on Joe going to jail, why aren't y'all paying attention to Carol Baskin? And I was so focused on from the first season. I was like, I was questioning it. I said, y'all so fixated on Joe. Joe was telling y'all about Carol Baskin. Y'all was sitting up there like, well, Joe needs to go to jail. That's all y'all cared about was him going to jail. Y'all wasn't giving a damn about.
Shit, what happened to them? Something over
And that was like the biggest thing. Nobody was focused on Carol Baskin, and Joe was. Yeah, he messed up. Yeah, he made mistakes. Yeah, he did wrong. Some of the things he did wrong was, yeah, he could have went to jail for. I'm not taking up for Joe, but I'm just saying, when you too far, when you go so far to one side and you forget the other side, man, then you gotta remember, it doesn't matter how fast you make a pancake, there's always two sides of the story. But what got me was what was it? When Doc Adler came out and says Carol Baskin is trying to get all of us out the business. So he said, if y'all look it up, he said, if y'all go and look, she's trying to get, no, do this. For my Padawans, do this. I always tell my Padawans, do your homework. Don't listen to what the media says. Got to do your homework, look up the information. So, okay, do this. I always say do your homework and look at.
Did you bring the proof I asked?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes, the man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get me to Lima?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the sea path ready for him.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old port. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
But it's like I said, Doc Adler, when they know, Doc, hold on, let me restart this. Doc Adler was talking about, they was asking him about Joe Exotic. And was asking about Joe Exotic. And he was telling them, yeah, Joe messed up, Joe this, that, and that, yeah, da, 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 da. And he was defending Joe on what he was saying. Say Joe did mention uh about Carol Baskin, but nobody's looking at it. Nobody's paying attention at it. Da 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 da. Everybody's so focused on Joe and this and that that nobody is paying attention to what he was saying. I said, and everybody was like, well, you got to think about it. Carol Baskin's trying to get all of us out. Everybody, like, Carol Baskin's trying to get all of us out of business, so it just be her. She's violating too. And he was saying this. He was actually saying this. Doc Adler was actually saying this, that Carol Baskin is not such an innocent person. That everybody was so focused on Joe that y'all not seeing what she's doing. I say this, and he was like, "Oh, she wants everybody out of business, so it just be her." And he was right. Look what happened to Jeff Lowe. After Joe went to prison, he got hit. And you look at what's his name, Sally. He kept calling himself Sally or Susie. He got ran out of business after being partnered with Jeff Lowe. And then you look at Doc Adler, he got hit. He was straight on point. He says, Carol Baskin trying to put us all out of business because she don't want nobody else to help, to have nothing. That's like, you know what, he's got a point. Well, actually, Doc Adler, I don't know, because after they did that whole thing, documentary on him, it kind of made me look at him kind of different. But I don't know why I got a fun what I was saying. But I say this. I said, ever since I saw Tiger King, it made me question a lot of documentaries because they leave so much out. They don't never put everything in it. To me, if you're going to do a documentary, if you're going to do a documentary, don't half-ass it. Don't sit there and half-ass the documentary where don't half-ass the documentary where you're not putting all the information in there because you leave so much stuff out of the documentary. You leave a lot of stuff, and I looked at it like when I looked at Candace Owens' documentary. I like what she did because I felt the same way about the Black Lives Matter movement. I was like, I kind of agree, but I said there's more to this story than what she's proving. And I was like, if you're gonna do a documentary, at least do it right, do it correctly, do it where you show everything instead of half the stuff. Because one thing is, if you don't, it's just gonna make people think that it's just gonna make people think like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what to do with him. He just there. I don't even know what the hell. I was like, what the hell? But I say it like this. That's what got me thinking about the documentaries, because you never know what's really out there, what's been done, or anything. Because anything could have been put in a documentary to say, hey, this is true. And it's not. And that's how it is. Because I don't agree none of this, some of this stuff is true, because if anything is They was gonna be open and honest about some of this stuff. They could have been open and honest about some of this stuff, and that's how I feel about it. They should just put all the information in it and let people be the judge on what they want to say about it. Because you could have put anything in the documentary and said that I could sit there and put a documentary together and said the sky is blue and the grass is green. No, I could put a documentary and say the sky is green, the grass is blue, and people will believe it. You just gotta be careful on what you put in the documentary because anything can be said and done in a documentary. Anything could have been said in a documentary. No way, fuck you too, man. But that's how I feel about it. That's what's on my mind about documentaries. Like I don't mind. I like watching documentaries, but they never put in everything. You put in what you want to put in, and then leave out so much information. And then once you do that, man, people don't know what to think. But like, oh, and then you find out the truth. That there was more to this documentary than what they put in it. And it's like, wow, it's like they really didn't put in a lot of information because I didn't know this and that and the other. I didn't know this and that and the other. I didn't know da because they didn't put da. I gotta move. I gotta move because I'm about to die. I'm about to die, bitch. I'm about to go. I'm about to be gone. I'm about to shit. But I did. Well, I ain't see the why. I ain't see the. I ain't see the lies they told. But that documentary was so good though. I love it. If y'all ever like, that's a good documentary to go see. Is the lies they sold. And I watched it, and it opened my eyes a little bit even more. Because I was like, I don't trust the Black Lives Matter movement. I've heard stories. I always heard stories. And I tell y'all this, it's like, I tell people this, it's like, my Padawan is this every time. It's like, Padawan, like it's like this with me. It's, when I first saw it, when I was it says held it up. I can't read that. northeast of them been in prison. No, northeast is over here. That's see, northeast is over here. They don't never put in a good map. They don't. That is not a good map. That's a terrible ass map because they. It's not a terrible map. It's just I can't read it like it should. It says northeast, but when you read it, it's like it's kind of like I'm reading it, but it's like damn, I'm trying to like South America, but shit, I can't. It just I have so much on my mind. So I know I want to do this on YouTube, like post video on YouTube, but with cancel culture, you can't say nothing these days. You can't be yourself, and it's sad that you cannot be who you are. And people say you have freedom of speech. Do I have freedom of speech? Because the way things are going, it seems like freedom of speech is taken away from a lot of people. Because I say that because if I can't be myself, and I can't speak what I want to speak, then this is not a country. This is not America. We are not free. If we are free, it's like I said, if we are free, then why can't I have freedom of speech? Why can't I have freedom of speech? If I am free, why can't I have freedom of speech? And I say that because you are being censored more than anything else. I can't be free. I can't say this. You can't say that. You can't say if and a but's a booty scratch or whatever. Because anytime you turn around, I can say air. Okay, I'm offended. What the fuck? How you offended by me saying air? How you offended me by me saying air? How you offended by me saying blue? How you offended me saying sky, green, purple, pink, yellow, under the sun? Calling my son, son. How you offended? How you offended? That's a question I'm questioning. How do you get offended for calling my child son? And it will get to that point where people will sit there, I'm offended because you call him your son. That's my child. That ain't your child, that's my child. That ain't your child, that's my child. You didn't give birth to this child. That's me. I'm simple. It's like y'all really gonna do this to people with kids. You really gonna sit there and I'm offended because he called that boy his child. Because it is my child. Oh shit, I fucked up. Shit, I'm gonna go with that one because this was a 95. And that's how I feel, because people is taking over. You killing freedom of speech because you want to be a dictator. You can. Oh shit, I'm breaking them down. I ain't fucking selling them shit. What the fuck am I doing? I meant to sell some of this shit. I was sitting up there like, okay, I gotta sell some of this shit. Now I was like, Okay, but that's a 93. That's a 93. That's a 93. Okay. Oh shit. Darkest time. Like I'm sitting up here just selling up this shit. Shit I'm not using, but okay, I got you. Okay, you say that one. You said that one. Send those. Okay. Damn, I ain't set up a lot. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I already upgraded it. I'm sitting up here like, where's that shit at? Then I finally realized I upgraded it. It's like, damn, that was like, oh shit.
Come back anytime.
But I'm gonna have to end it here, ladies and gentlemen, because I gotta work. I don't get to sit on my ass like some people in the world. But check me out next time. Follow me on my social media. Show your love. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell for notification. Follow me on my group page, my fan page, my TikToks, my Instagram. Show your love. Thank you. Peace, love.